After a few hectic weeks, we are actually on the water.
We'd been hoping to bring you some more video of us sailing, but unfortunately one of our ScanDisk cards, our SD cards in our GoPro, decided to give up the ghost and we lost all the footage, 16 gigabytes of it.
This is a view from our new back garden, and on the pontoon you can see a new surprise under wraps.
We spent a lot of time looking at YouTube, getting advice from fellow sailors, from the Bavaria Owners Club, many more, and decided that the inflatable we got, which was pretty good and only 2 years old, with an inflatable floor, really wasn't what we needed, especially with Oscar and Lady on board and them needing to go ashore probably every day or so. Taking all the advice on board, we decided we really needed something with an aluminium hull, something that was durable. We needed to be able to plane with at least one of us in the boat and a bit of shopping. So we went for a Highfield. We'd had really good service from our Honda BF2 outboard. Okay, it had a few problems with carburation over the 15 years we've used it, but the carburetor bowls were cheap and a new carburetor only cost us £60 exchange. But even so, we kept doing our research, and our research showed that the Yamahas were much more reliable, that parts were available in Europe, and we were able to service it ourselves. It also came with a very long warranty. We contacted Hendy Marine at Swanwick on the handball, and they had a couple of boats which were ex-demonstration, Hyperlom, and just what we wanted. The Highfields came with a padded seat and a bag, or storage bag actually, that fitted underneath the seat. We decided to make this bag detachable so that when we went out we could take the bag from underneath the seat by simply unzipping it. So it was time to get the sewing machine out, and yeah, it's me sewing. Now, I'm nothing like an accomplished seamstress, but like anything, if you practice and make sure you have the setup right, it's actually not that difficult to do. We have a Singer sewing machine. It's not industrially rated, but it is rated heavy duty, whatever that means. And so far I've been able to make wheel covers, table covers, hatch covers and stitch windows into the rear part of our bimini. Like any practical task, it's a matter of setting things up square and straight before you start. You're bound to make a few mistakes at first, but the man that never made a mistake never made anything. Well, that's what Grandad used to say anyway. So normally when I'm putting a zip in, I'd change the foot to a zip foot, but this one actually fitted quite well. It was exactly the right width, and I was able to double stitch and then cross stitch all the way through the zip along its length and got a really good bond. Back in the tender, I then zipped the bag back on to the underside of the seat. This enables us to store stuff in the bag when we're taking the tender out, but when we go out of the tender ashore, we can use the bag as a shoulder bag and carry stuff in it. When we go back to the tender, we simply zip it in and it's all in place. Everything in a place, and a place for everything. I think you've heard that before somewhere. The lost footage included me coming back down the handball, running the engine in and bringing it all the way down Southampton Water, round Gilkicker, through Portsmouth Harbour and back up to Port Solent. But I'm so sorry, we lost that footage, and actually some of it was really good on the new 4K GoPro.
We're just going to leave you with this evening's view of our back garden. We'd like to thank all our family, friends and subscribers for all your continuing best wishes and support.
So don't forget to like, subscribe and share. We now have a Facebook page. Just search on Facebook Impavidus on the Boat. Hopefully soon we'll have our web page up and you'll be able to track us not just by the AIS but also through our website.
In our next video we'll actually be out sailing, and also I want to include some footage of my perspective from living aboard. Thanks for watching.
Sail safe.
Bye.
Bye.